Hi.
Hi guys. So guys, I am super heated about a certain topic. Actually, I'm disgusted by what I see. Like legit disgusted. So I wanted to talk about that. I know I'm gonna get attacked for this video, but I get attacked anyway, so I don't really give a crap anymore. Beauty bite. Beauty bite. There's this plus size influencer, J Bay, and she's obese, and her husband's obese. And she's an influencer, so she travels a lot, right? And she's been petitioning for airlines to be more fat inclusive. Anytime a fat person has to pay extra because of their weight, it's called a fat tax. And as an overweight person who travels, this affects me. And I have to say, I would love to not have that extra anxiety when traveling. Like, most people have travel anxiety because traveling, especially with airlines, is very stressful. Now, add on top of that, having to ask for a seatbelt extender, being discriminated against, being stared at by everybody because you're overweight, having to worry about encroaching on someone else's seat, the table not fitting down so you can't even eat on the plane, not even being able to go to the bathroom comfortably. The standard airline seat, that alone is like discriminatory if you think about it, because there's no standard body size. Like, everyone has a different body size. Even people who are taller, even people who are normal size can hardly fit in those seats. I hear people complaining, well, who do you think is going to pay for that extra free seat you want just for being fat? The passengers. She's not asking the passengers to pay up for the extra seat. She's asking the airlines. They have enough money. She's asking the airlines to be more inclusive. Make it a handicap seat. I mean, there's like for people who are disabled, if you have to. Even handicap seats in the airplanes, I don't even. And then to say, well, I saw a comment where someone was like, I'm fat. I did this to myself. I have to realize that I can't travel unless I lose weight. What kind of fat phobic BS is that? How? So basically you're saying that people who are overweight, which by the way is a large percentage of the world by now, shouldn't be able to travel and have fun like everyone else while they're working on themselves. I think we can all agree losing weight is not easy. Because there are many, like, obesity is a disease that's not one size fits all. There's many different reasons why people overeat, sure. Too much calorie intake, sure. But that's not the case for every single person who's overweight. There's different reasons. Even if you overeat, there's lots of hormonal imbalances going on. There's lots of different reasons why people overeat. And it's very stigmatized. And I know sitting here pigging out on Taco Bell, but even that is discriminatory and fatphobic. You don't know what I eat for the rest of the day or what I do if I work out. So just saying that an overweight person should just eat like lean protein and greens, it's not realistic either. Just the attitude about the whole thing is so gross. The point is you don't have a right to tell fat people what to eat, what to do, how to feel. And in the travel industry, in my opinion, I feel like it is time for a change. Because telling fat people they can't travel comfortably by plane when they have work to do. For example, J-Bay is an influencer. She needs to travel. Is fat phobic to say that. So to just say, stop stuffing your gob and you won't have a problem, is very ignorant because you don't know the challenges overweight people face. We do overeat, obviously, a lot of us. But a lot of us have issues. It's not like we woke up one day and was like, oh gee, I love being 400 pounds. I love being 600 pounds in bed bound. No, it's not like that. People want to have inclusivity when it comes to anything else. Anything else. But when it comes to fat people, you did it to yourself. You deserve to be uncomfortable and ostracized to try to force us to, like, lose weight. Okay, even if we had to pay a little extra if you're overweight. I mean, having to pay so much extra is crazy. It's basically telling fat people that you can't afford to travel, you can't travel because of your body type. You know? I mean, let's be real. Who wouldn't like more room on a plane, you know? I don't think one extra seat for the occasional obese, morbidly obese person is going to break anyone's bank. Be happy that if you are normal size, you don't have to worry about these things. I can't stand Pierce Morgan on a good day. And he was like, well, you can have the extra seat, but you're going to have to pay for it. The whole point is... You missed the point, Pierce. The whole point is the issue of this fat tax. I don't mind society disliking fat people or having certain biases. Just don't let it impede on my lifestyle, you know? Equal rights for all. But airplane travel is just BS. It's so uncomfortable. Even for a normal sized person. And I know people are going to comment, we don't care about your weight. We don't like your behavior. Don't make me do a compilation of fat phobic comments. Are you serious? There's people who don't like my behavior but are also very fat phobic. Discriminate all you want, but just still let me be comfortable on an airplane and you can do what you want. I mean, traveling is essential to some people. You know? Same fat phobia with the whole body positivity movement. No one's saying that being obese is healthy. We're saying that it's discrimination to say that, to only focus on fat people having health issues. This food, this huge meal, is not even, it's not healthy for a thin person to eat it either. Maybe they don't put on weight, but maybe they get raised cholesterol from it, you know? And we're also saying that while we're working on ourselves, we have a right to... We're also saying that while we're working on ourselves, we have a right to feel positive about the bodies we have. Why feel like crap about yourself? What does that accomplish? Self-hate. You know? It's actually been proven that that kind of guilt and self-hate only contributes and exacerbates eating disorders. Some say over-restriction leads to binging. Some say, you know, it's like, some say to cut out trigger foods. There's so many different ways and opinions, differing medical opinions on how to change to lose weight. Some say surgery. Some say surgery is too risky and doesn't actually work in the long term. It doesn't fix your brain. There's so many conflicting medical opinions out there that what are we supposed to do? Not travel until everyone has it figured out? You're welcome to leave your opinions. I already know what they're going to be. I've been around here long enough. I'm done raging. Was the Taco Bell better than North America? Honestly, it tasted the same to me. Alhamdulillah. Finish.